Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. You join us for this 2020 match between India and Canada. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and it's a very batter-friendly pitch. There's not going to be much for the bowlers. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
The captain showing a lot of confidence in their bowling attack with that decision. The opening batters will be feeling very confident looking at this wicket.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowlers then.
A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. Canada are none for 3. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Really good shot there.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Nicked it. Strong appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Clearing.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control. Got way too much bounce on that delivery.
Always looking to cash in on a free hit. Up to the bowler to come up with something to prevent it happening. Finds the edge.
Great bowling. After the previous ball, they've done well to limit the damage.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and the disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they've got out like that.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. This is everything.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Canada are 1 for 20. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler!
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Middle that one, great timing.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Jacks, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Bit of a change-up in the field now. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. McKay is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the north end.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait there.
Daly shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait. Waiting. Wait there. Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field. Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. Jacks from the south end.
Waiting.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait. Waiting.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running. Daly shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. India are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yes.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Edge, unplayable. Confident appeal. Could it be? A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
That last ball. Isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yep. Waiting. Yep.
Big edge.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Some adjustments to the field.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Drives and misses everything.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Canada are 2 for 50. Singh, the left armour, is the new bowler from the north end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Singh with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
Edged. Loud shout. Incredible, what a grab.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Wait on it.
Straight to the fielder.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait on it.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Waiting. Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
End of a truly superb over. Takes an important wicket, doesn't concede any runs. What more can you ask for?
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Waiting.
Brilliant diving stop.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
The end of another over that sees no runs added. The bowling has just been too good. These batters have got to find a way to score runs. Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first run.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Great shot. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep. Bowler.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Yep. Bowler. How's that? How's that?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Hitting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
9 runs added there. Canada are 4 for 70. Going with spin now.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot. The Yorker does the trick.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait.
Turner shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Massive edge. Huge appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. A beauty, brilliant catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Waiting.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the over. Canada are 6 for 77. Loud appeal.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Chance to run two.
Keeper!
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Wait on it.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
End of the over. 4 off it. Canada are 7 for 81.
Wait. Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
Right there.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Wait. Waiting.
Straight to the fielder. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper.
Yep.
Catch.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Jacks, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
The captain moved the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, it was an almighty heave coming down the wicket. We might never have found it if they'd connected.
Out. Good catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Maharaj, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Maharaj takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over. 7 off it. Canada are 8 for 94. Going with pace now.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
Yep.
Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yes.
Edged. Unplayable.
Maharaj gets off the mark.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Keepers.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
4 runs added there. Canada are 9 for 98. Singh, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Beaten on the drive.
Singh with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. The captain moving the field back here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Yep.
Bowler.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Yep.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Final over in this innings.
Yep.
Keeper's end. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yep.
Yep, yep.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below-par score. If the batting gets away early, we could see a very simple run chase. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures. Couldn't have played that any better.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Wait there.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. misses everything.
Right bowling.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Jacks is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Wait.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yes.
Timed that brilliantly.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
6 runs added in that over. India are none for 19.
Wait.
Yep. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up. Let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
Wait.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Yes.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
easiest catches you'll see.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
A real beauty, just times it so well. Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Daly, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Well played. Capitalised on the loose delivery on the leg side.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder. This could be out. Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep, yep.
Super piece of timing.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive.
Yep.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yes.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Jack has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work and it went all the way.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and
Yep.
put away. right out of the middle.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here.
Yep.
Super shot, that.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.